One of the most popular stories in the center, Badasari, is still read and performed in Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Indonesia, and other Southeast Asian countries. The story begins with the king who rules the peaceful land of Cambaet. One day, an eagle attack occurred. The king and queen were fortunate enough to escape the city surrounded by forests during the night. They walked along the great river. The queen lived as a homemaker and was expected to give birth at any time. Tired and in pain, they had to stop frequently. Finally, the sultan found a rock under a shady tree by the river. The queen gave birth to a beautiful princess here, who cried loudly in the silent jungle. Unexpectedly, a beautiful goldfish appeared in the river. It was so tame that the sultan picked it up from the water. The baby immediately stopped crying. The sultan was amazed and threw the fish back into the river. The princess cried again, reaching out for her mother's milk. The sultan realized that the fish was linked to his daughter's well-being, so he gently scooped up the goldfish and placed it in his golden bowl. The queen gently bathed the princess and dressed her. The royal couple knew they could not take their daughter with them as they didn't know what the future would hold. With a heavy heart, the queen took care of the baby and placed her by a flower cart with the golden bowl. The queen watched as the sultan pushed the float downstream, tears streaming down his weary face. The river rippled, gently rocking the baby. Birds in the sky followed it, singing sweet lullabies, until the float reached the kingdom's boundary, arriving at a fork in the river. Floating, the float caught the right fork and soon reached the dock of a wealthy merchant's house in Indrapura. The girls at the dock saw the beautiful flower cart and pulled it closer. They were amazed to find the beautiful baby. Unsure of what to do, they took the baby and the golden bowl to the merchant's wife. The merchant's wife immediately realized that the baby was of royal descent. She also learned that the girl was unusual because her life was connected to the fish. If the fish were not in the water, the baby would stop breathing. The merchant and his wife decided to adopt the girl and name her Badasari. As Badasari grew up, she became a beautiful young lady. At 16, life in Indrapura was never the same again. She became the most beautiful girl in the country. The king of Indrapura married a beautiful princess who was extremely jealous of anyone more beautiful than herself. She sought out any beauty that could challenge her. Her maid found Badasari, and the queen arranged for Badasari to live in the palace. Badasari left the magical fish in her father's garden. When Badasari arrived, the queen, Lalasari, treated her harshly. However, she did not harm the girl as much as she could. Eventually, the queen's spy discovered the fish's connection to Badasari's health. The spy stole the fish,